Hey guys, Tamago here, and welcome to the penultimate episode of The Tester. We started off with 11 contestants, now only 4 remain. In the last episode, we saw our games testers putting their aim and focus, apparently, to the test. And to my surprise, we ended up saying goodbye to Doc, another heavy hitter. Now, with this being the second to last episode, there's not long left until we know who will be crowned PlayStation's next games tester. But before then, we need to know who's gonna make it into the final 3. So without further ado, let's get into PlayStation's The Tester, Episode 7.
After the elimination, I have to talk to Cyrus and Amped.
I have to find out what's going on.
Okay, so obviously we know that after the last elimination, where, it was looking like Star was up on the chopping block once again, Amped and Cyrus, ganged up on her, as would be expected, to be fair. Star has been given, at this point, 3 second chances?
You two were straight up ganging up on me.
After Doc clearly came in last place, I feel like Amped and Cyrus tried to gang up against me in order to help Doc and keep him around.
Well, to be fair, the judges asked them what they thought. If the judges hadn't been like, yo, Amped, Cyrus, please once again do our job for us, they wouldn't have said anything.
It did feel like y'all were trying to save Doc.
That's
right.
exactly
Understood,
what I did.
understood. And yet you felt that he was better performance-wise because he hustled. He only had 3 points.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The thing is, Doc went home and it's like, yeah, he went home because he performed the worst in that challenge, which would be fine if that's how the show would have been every episode. But there is an inconsistency. They don't always send home the worst performer. And so when they suddenly do it this time, it's like, wait, what? It catches you off guard that they do it the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
We had 6, and it's like, I don't understand it.
You know what? I can understand why Nauseous feels a bit like why are you ganging up on Star? Because he scored exactly the same as Star did. So if they're attacking Star's score, they're kind of attacking his score as well.
It felt to me like, there's some alliance going on.
You don't say!
I don't necessarily want him to go home.
Right.
It wasn't saying I want someone to go home more than him.
Stop lying, bro. Roll the clip.
The only option we have is to try to throw Star under the bus because she didn't hustle.
It wasn't saying I want someone to go home more than him.
The issue that I have is it felt to me like you guys were straight up attacking me.
If you want to take it that way, sure.
If you want to take it that way. That's just how to piss someone off in an argument. If you want to take it that way.
I mean, yeah, of course we got Doc's back, and I think she was just trying to blatantly say that, but she knew that. And it was just kind of like, okay, what do you want us to say about it? Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Basically, I'm not carrying this into the next challenge.
I won't.
If you guys want to hold a grudge against me and set me as your target, I'm saying that's fine.
It doesn't matter though if they hold a grudge or not. Because all the challenges are based on individual performance now. So whether they like you or not, it doesn't matter. It's just that, do you want to have a good rapport when you're hanging out in the house or not? I do wonder how much of this is they actually don't like each other and how much of this is forced, Nausea seems like he already can't be bothered to pretend like he's upset about the situation.
Alliance or no alliance, I do believe this. They definitely don't want me and Star around.
They don't care about whether you're around, Nauseous. You're cool. They don't want Star around because they feel like she doesn't deserve to be there. And they have a point.
From here on out, I've now got the grasp of the situation. I'm on my own.
Bruh, that was the situation since last episode. That was the situation since episode 1. You already knew there was only gonna be one winner, man. What are you talking about? Like, you had some grand revelation just now.
I need to step my game up and go for the end goal. New mail.
Damn, Nauseous lifts, man. What the flip, bro? Goddamn biceps.
Good morning, testers. A killer recall is key to your success in today's hard-hitting challenge. Meredith will meet you in the tester loft shortly.
She's coming here.
A hard-hitting challenge and a killer recall.
Okay, yeah, so we saw it. What is she about to do? I paused it at exactly the wrong moment. Hold on a sec.
Recall.
Ninja challenge.
God damn. So we saw in the preview in the last episode that they were hitting these pads. And, they were saying like kick, kick, kick or whatever. So this is a combat-based challenge at least.
Meredith comes in with a couple people that have padding and they've got a bat and everything, and I'm like, what the hell are we doing?
Maybe this challenge is actually a fight to the death. Like, the first person to die is out, and then they have the final 3. That would be an effective way to do it.
I've asked Mike and Ann of Fast Defense to join us this morning. They're here to teach you the killer moves you'll need to compete in your challenge later today. So listen closely. Absorb everything they have to tell you. Otherwise, you may regret it at elimination tonight, where one of you will go home just short of the final challenge.
If I recall correctly, they do play a game in the final challenge, at least. If I recall correctly, they do. So, hope still remains.
I've never been put in a situation to where I have to fight.
Slight step forward, as if you're taking just a normal stance, and I want you to put your hands up like so.
Star, this is not the time for jeans. Like, you can't wear jeans in every situation.
So when they come into the house and they're training us on combat, on self-defense, I'm like, oh man.
What is this? Are they gonna learn how to gouge each other's eyes out? Is that what that is? Just look at Nauseous. He's like, oh, so we gouge the eye like this. Yes.
Now, one of the things we want you to do is we want you to say the target that you're going to be striking. This would be an eye strike, so you could just say eyes.
It actually is an eye gouge. Are you serious? They are going to kill each other.
So it would look something like this. Eyes, eyes, eyes.
Would that be effective? What if the person's wearing glasses?
On 3, just go. Ready? Go.
Eyes, eyes, eyes!
Excellent. From here, the next strike we're going to do is going to be a groin slap.
You're going to take your hand with the palm and you're going to strike nice and strong like that.
Classic move, of course. I remember this time a girl in primary school kicked me in the balls.
Strike, strike, strike! Eyes, eyes, eyes!
Strike, strike, strike!
Eyes, eyes, eyes! Strike, strike, strike! Knee, 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 knee!
Even the knee? Wow, you know what? I'm convinced that 50% of martial arts is just kicking people in the balls.
We're going to be going towards the groin.
What's up with all these groins?
That's most bang for your buck.
They just said it themselves.
They're having us kicking places a man should not be kicking as far as I am concerned.
Good.
That's how she did it. That's how the girl in primary school did it. It actually really hurt.
But hey, kick him in the crotch, so be it.
Bruv. This guy Nauseous is really going for it, I'm actually worried for this woman's safety. You see how hard he's going with these kicks.
What we're going to do is we're going to put them together in a combination that we want you guys to remember.
Okay, so it's a memory challenge. You have to remember the combinations.
Scenario number 1, block.
Eyes, eyes, kick.
See, the thing about these combinations and stuff is that when it comes to a real life situation, you never pull it off the way you want to. Eventually, someone gets on the ground and you just start rolling around. Like, that's how it always ends.
This challenge, it makes a lot of sense. They're testing on memory. They're actually testing us on the skills that we'll need for the job.
Of course, yeah, for when the office becomes overrun with ninjas and you need to defend yourself, yes. Listen, the only thing you're gonna be battling as a games tester is crunch.
Remember, you guys, if you say it, it'll help you breathe and your technique will be stronger. It's very important that you guys do that.
Block, trap, knee, kick.
Block, trap, knee. Block, trap, kick. That's my, amalgamation of all of them into one. The block, trap, kick. It's really effective.
Block, trap, knee, kick!
I wouldn't actually be surprised if Amped had some kind of athletics background, because whenever a challenge requires physical activity, she always pulls it off. Like, I'm still remembering the backflip she did in that other episode.
All right, testers, your tutorial is over. Now I'd like you all to go into the bedroom.
We come outside and there's just all this trash and obstacles set up all around.
To be the next PlayStation game tester, you must possess a killer memory.
Do you need much of a killer memory to be a games tester, though? You know what? Here's what I'll say. Being a games tester isn't much of a specialized job, right? So as long as you're just competent in general, you probably have the skills required to be a games tester, and a general interest in games wouldn't hurt either. So I wouldn't say a killer memory, Maybe just a decent memory will do.
Joining us as always is Mr. Brent Goki, the release manager for PlayStation Global Platform First Party Quality Assurance. And of course, we have with us Mr. Hal Sparks, who not only is a talented actor and comedian.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward. What else is this guy today?
He's also a kung fu fighter. Seriously. Right.
He's a kung fu fighter. Okay. Sure. I believe you. I mean, I don't disbelieve it. It's just like, at this point, he's everything. What's the resume looking like? Actor, comedian, gamer, guru, funny man, kung fu master. Like, what? Remember that PlayStation 3 ad? It only does everything. They were talking about Hal Sparks.
They will find out if your kung fu is any good.
Okay, was that a reference to something, or?
And please welcome our special guest panelist for today, Mr. John Haidt, who is the director of product development for God of War 3.
Okay, sweet. Another God of War 3 person. I like to see it. They got the entire development team of God of War 3 at this point, didn't they? They have like 3 judges who worked on that game.
Nauseous, try and contain yourself.
This guy Nauseous just gave him the eyes, you know. You know what eyes I'm talking about. The eyes that say, I wanna. Whoa. How much to bet Nauseous doesn't even actually know who these guys are? Like, he just hears, you worked on God of War 3? Okay. Like, I don't know who these people are. I mean, I knew the first one. Oh, they haven't had 3. They've only had 2. They just had that one guy on twice. Yeah. Damn, he never came back.
Earlier, you learned a series of combination moves to protect yourself from various attacks. So in today's challenge, you're gonna have to recall those combos and use them to ward off assault from would-be assailants.
Alright, so we're gonna watch them get assaulted and see if they make it.
I feel this is something that's in my realm, so I definitely gotta kill this challenge.
And you gotta kill some people, apparently.
One at a time, you guys will walk down the alleyway here and have to fend off 3 attacks. You must perform the correct series of moves for each attack you encounter.
So they have like 3 lives, 3 chances to make it through the course. If they get a move wrong or they just straight up forget, they have to start again and they lose a life. Okay.
Having the order of the moves down is pretty simple, but when someone's actually coming up to us and maybe grabbing us on the street, it's a completely different story.
Yeah, I mean, if someone's coming up to you and grabbing you on the street, throw these moves out the window, man. You just gotta... You gotta run, like, that's it.
Have the 3 of you retire to the loft. Star, we're gonna have you get behind the starting line.
Good luck, girl.
Alright, Star going first, once again.
People are gonna be jumping out at us, and I don't know how excited I am about that.
I mean, it's better when you know that people are gonna be jumping out at you.
You know, memorization's one thing, but memorization while people are trying...
Mate, how big did those helmets need to be? They're not gonna hit that hard. Maybe Nauseous will, but the rest of them are gonna be pretty simple.
All right, Star, keep your toes behind the white line. That's the start line. That orange line in the very back, that's the finish line. And your mark, get set.
That attacker at the back is ready to kill. Freaking hitting his own thigh, like, yo, come get it.
Elbow! Knee! Kick! Clear! Incorrect! Go back to start!
She had it and then she kicked twice. Okay. So you have to do it exactly as you learned it.
Smack! Elbow! Knee! Kick! Clear!
This time, 1 kick.
Incorrect! Go back to start!
She forgot? Alright, she forgot.
I didn't quite notice him right away. I mean, I saw him, but it was kind of too late. I've only got 1 life left. I need to make this round count.
Damn, she's already only got 1 life left. Like, if she loses this, it's over. They need to stop with these sound effects. To be fair, it would be like really awkward if they didn't add sound effects. But we know that these hits aren't given that much of an impact. I don't think I've ever heard someone get hit and it sounds like that.
Clear!
At this point, I think I understand. She just doesn't like running.
Block! Eyes! Kick! Clear! Go to the finish line! Go to the finish line! Oh!
Alright, she forgot that she had to do the finish line. I don't know why they like replayed that clip twice.
They're yelling at me that I need to cross the finish line.
Gosh!
And time!
Yo, I think that's the first time I've seen Star run. At least since episode 3.
I I couldn't believe I did that. Normally in a game, you got a boss. You beat the boss, level complete.
Not always. Sometimes you beat the boss, but you still need to get to, you know, the platform that the boss was in front of, blocking your path.
All right, Amped, goes behind the white line.
I feel like Amped is gonna kill it. Just based on the way she was acting in the training, I think she's gonna kill it. And I think Nauseous is actually gonna kill, like, someone. Like, he's going to kill someone.
Right! Elbow! Knee! Kick! Clear!
Damn. She really went for that knee, you know? I felt that guy's pain.
Block! Eyes! Kick! Incorrect! Go back to start!
Oh, too many eyes. You only have 2 eyes. I mean, that obviously that logic doesn't apply, but hey, it's a good mnemonic for memorization.
Block! Eyes! Kick! Clear! Drop! Knee! Kick! Clear!
And time.
Alright, she got it. 2 lives left. That's pretty good. She did pretty well.
At this point, I don't feel overly confident because I did lose a life.
Yeah, she lost a life. I guess it's only a problem if Nauseous and Cyrus both, like, ace it. So I still think she did pretty well, though. And I guess, like, these two have a slight advantage because they have longer to memorize, right?
I know I'm focused going into it. It's mine for the taking.
Get set.
Alright, first one done.
Oh.
Why isn't he saying anything? Oh, he got it wrong. Oh, crap. But why isn't he, like, you know, saying eyes? Just say it, innit? Okay, maybe he's trying to do the whole silent assassin thing. He's like, I'm too cool to be saying eyes. Yeah, bro, what you want in your drink? Eyes. I'm sorry. Listen, I mean, it was there.
Clear!
Alright, last one. Block it then, what are you waiting for? This guy's taking forever. To be fair, I mean, doesn't the guy have to, like, actually swing before he can block it? Like, what is taking so long?
Incorrect! Go back to start!
Oh, crap, he got it wrong. Oh!
I die a couple times. I forget to lock his arm. So I start second guessing myself. Is the combo I thought was right? Did I do the wrong combo? I thought I did something, but I'm not sure if I did the wrong combo. And I know the combo. I've done it a million times.
You haven't done it a million times. I mean, you learned it like 20 minutes ago. You've done it maybe 4 times.
So I'm thinking to myself that I have to perform at this point.
Clear!
I can't let myself die again.
Alright, last one. If he gets this right, he makes it through, so... Why does he take forever with this one? Just freaking block it.
Incorrect!
Oh, crap. That's it. It's over. Yo, okay. Whoa, wait.
All right, Cyrus. You are disqualified from this challenge, unfortunately.
Cyrus actually failed the challenge. Like, failed. As in, that's it. Yo, so if Nauseous, like, doesn't fail, that means Cyrus is at the bottom. He's, like, up for elimination. That's it. After coming in top every single time. So now just, yep, you're out. That's actually really funny.
I'm not sure if I did the wrong combo, so...
What do you mean you're not sure? You were there. Like, you were the one who did the thing.
I mean, I'm done.
It's all good, bro. You know, his voice is cracking up. It's like, bro, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, man.
You all right?
I lost miserably. Infuriating. I'm on the bottom. I'm done.
I don't think he's, like, done, you know? Sure, they let Doc go after he had that one fail, but it seems the judges like Cyrus. They're always choosing him to freaking decide who else gets sent home. So I just feel like, I don't think he's out, you know? I don't think he's out. Nauseous! The challenge has not begun. Can you stop damaging property?
All right.
I'm here.
I'm here.
Let's have you stand behind the start line. Toes behind the white line, please.
Yes, ma'am.
This guy is ready. This guy is ready. He's just been waiting for his opportunity to beat someone's ass. And he's like, this is my chance.
I'm thinking that maybe this challenge ain't as easy as I thought.
You know what? I think he's gonna ace it. Just the way he is. He's just so ready. And we saw how built he was before. In fact, even if he gets the combination wrong, he's just gonna freaking what's the word? He's just gonna freaking incapacitate the attackers, so they're gonna just have to let him go.
I'm trying to stay focused, and I'm gonna go in there with the most energy that I've ever have performed in any challenge. So bring it.
Someone is about to die.
Come on.
Oh, that hit looked hard. That elbow. Oh, wow. This guy is talking in between the freaking attackers. He's trash talking. He's so ready. He doesn't even call it eyes. He calls it gouge. Like, he knows what he's trying to do. He's gonna clean sweep it. I'm telling you, this guy's gonna clean sweep it. Aced. Perfect.
Block! Trap!
I thought he had flopped it there. I thought he flopped it. But the guy fell over before he could deliver his final kick. That's what I said. He incapacitated him to the point where he couldn't even finish the combo.
That's what you get for messing with me!
Time! All right!
Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. Come on. Yes. Flawless victory.
I feel like I could take on the whole army by myself.
Yo, go fight the judges now.
After the challenge, I feel great.
Did you do it first try?
First try, baby.
I feel confident about how I performed, but I'm not yet sure if I won.
Come on, mate. You know. I'm not yet sure if I won. You know you won, my guy. You know.
All right, testers, the official results are in. Star, you lost 2 lives. Amp, you lost 1 life. Cyrus, unfortunately, you lost all 3 lives and are therefore disqualified from this challenge.
This guy looks distraught. Like, he looks like his life is crumbling down around him.
Nauseous, you lost 0 lives. You won this challenge, which means you automatically make it to the final 3.
Oh! If I were gonna choose one person that I would want to win, I would choose Nauseous. Just cause he just has that just chill energy where it's like, listen, man, I'm just out here. I'm just here for games. I'm just here to test some stuff and I'm here to have a good time. Like, he's not getting involved in all this freaking alliance rubbish and all that. Aside from like the start of this episode, but we'll let that slide.
I won this challenge and I feel amazing. I go to the final round.
I mean, I think it's quite clear who I'm rooting for at this point, but don't let me influence you. You can make your own decisions.
Unfortunately for the rest of you, you'll be facing elimination from our panel later tonight. We'll see you at elimination.
Cyrus looks like the saddest ninja I've ever seen in my life.
For real, man. For real.
Stay positive, man. Come on now.
I know.
I told you.
If anybody should worry, basically it's me.
Yeah, she's right. She's right. Like, Star is probably going. I don't think they're gonna send Cyrus home. You know what I mean? Like, he's just been too consistently top performing. And then on top of that, the judges seem to have some kind of favoritism towards him. Or in the very least, they don't dislike him like they did for Doc, right? So, he hasn't really got much to worry about. But I understand, he's just upset with his performance. He wanted better for himself.
I've been in the bottom every single time I've been up for elimination, and then this is the last time. What did they say? No second chances. I've had 4.
I've never been in this situation before.
You know what's happening here? He's so used to winning and being praised and being number one and being looked up at as this great all-rounded guy, right? That the fact that he actually failed at something is crumbling him from the inside. Like, he just can't deal with it. It's like, dude, listen, no one wins every single time, okay? Sometimes you lose. You win some, you lose some.
And how many times over the past couple eliminations has the person that's never been in the situation before been eliminated?
Listen, I just don't think it's that deep. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep. I don't know how much this means to this guy, but 1, I think he's safe. 2, come on, man. You tried. It didn't work out. It's okay. It's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. See, this is what happens when you always win. You kind of build up this expectation that you are like kind of an above human figure, like you're superhuman, right? And when other people reinforce that by giving you constant praise and adoration, you eventually think, yo, maybe I can do no wrong. And so you start seeing yourself in the same unrealistic way that other people see you. And then suddenly, when it turns out actually I am human, you made a mistake or you didn't win, or you straight up just flopped a challenge like this guy, then it breaks you down because suddenly your identity is ruptured because you thought you were this thing that you're not. And the only reason you thought that you were that thing in the first place is because of how you were being perceived by everyone around you. Maybe I'm psychoanalyzing this too deeply, but I'm just like, for him to be this upset about it, it can't be just that he lost the challenge. There's something deeper happening here.
It's okay.
Okay, that's what this was about. The whole I'm upset act. Okay, Cyrus, I see you.
I'm not gonna let my friend go through this alone. I don't think that he needs to give up at this point.
It's been fun.
It's been fun? This dude is talking like he's about to die. Oh man, I feel like he's hamming it up. Like, not as in hamming it up for the show. I feel like he's hamming it up for her. It's been fun. Relax.
You can't say that.
If it's your time to be in a challenge then, and you screw up, then it's game over.
I'm not trying to invalidate his feelings. I'm just saying it's really not that deep.
Cyrus is just beating himself up to a point where he thinks that he is for sure going home. At this point, he's crucifying himself. The more he beats himself up and the harder time he gives himself, and when he walks into judges, they can see defeat on your face.
I don't think he'd mind defeat on his face.
So he needs to stand up and sit there and give a fight.
Wait, so is he standing up or is he sitting there?
You never know.
It helped knowing that I wasn't going through it alone.
Going through it? Dude. What? Fully talking like this is some like mental health PSA. Like, dude, you didn't have a bereavement, okay? You lost a challenge. Unless you're mourning the death of your ego.
Hello, testers. Hello. 3 of you will move on to the final round of competition. And for 1 of you, the game ends tonight.
We're gonna find out who's making it through to the final right now. Okay. This is like, this is a moment, you know?
Today's challenge tested your ability to retain important information. Nauseous, you learned quickly and were able to recall the important information when it counted. Congratulations, you are safe from elimination. You move on to the finale.
That's my guy. I don't know, man. I just support him.
In addition to winning today's challenge, you will also be receiving a new PlayStation 3 120 gigabyte system.
Let's go. Getting that new PS3 Slim, I see. Wait, hold on a sec. Hold on. This is my PS3 Slim box. I have the 120 gig version. I thought I had the 250. Oh, larger hard drive also available. So they mean, how large is the hard drive on the broke boy PS3 Slim? Look at this. It says 120 gigabytes. So I am broke boys.
The rest of you will be up for elimination from the panel tonight. Let's see what they thought about your performance.
Amped. I just want to say great work today as well.
Thanks, Hal.
Okay, so she's safe. They start off by commending her. She's in the final, which we knew already. So it's between Cyrus and Star, and Cyrus isn't going anywhere. So Star, I'm sorry, but adios.
Cyrus, you were the only one disqualified today, and this is the worst you've performed in any competition. In this competition, we got to see what happens when you get just outside your comfort level. You got flustered.
Can I speak on that for
Sure.
1 second? I thought I had performed the right combo.
Of course you did.
I thought I had done the block, the trap, the knee kick, and I got back and I started.
What are you writing down, Brent? Brent. Knee, kick.
Thinking, okay, what is the right combo, but still make it past the other people to get back to that point.
You're basically describing to me what the challenge was today.
Yes. That's literally what he's doing.
You know, I'm hearing the judges talk about Cyrus's performance, and in my mind, I'm like, how bad could it have actually have been? It must have been an outright failure from what they're saying.
Well, it was an outright failure because he failed. Like I'm not saying he freaking crashed and burned, but it was an outright failure. Like by the simple nature that he failed. Like he was the only one who didn't make it.
I got the impression that you weren't sure what you were supposed to do. You had this look of defeat on your face.
We'll move on.
You know what? In my eyes, there were two poor performers today.
Okay, here we go.
Star, you were also at the bottom.
I understand that.
In fact, this is the 5th time.
Star, you were the worst performer out of everyone by a mile.
If I was Star, I would never forget this lady. Like, that was a talking to. She didn't shout. She didn't say any nasty words. It was just firm. You couldn't pull it together. I would just have that on a loop whenever I needed to cry.
After how many times I have repeatedly end up in the bottom, there's still some hope. I might actually make it to the final 3.
I think the time for hope has come and gone, you know?
Didn't seem too confident in the moves. And then when you got to the finish and you did the correct move, you just stood there.
Yep.
The finish line is a 4th part of the challenge, you know?
It's a hard choice, and I want to hear what you guys think.
Is it that hard a choice, Brent? Brent, is it really that hard a choice? Think about it. Look inside yourself. These judges need to grow a backbone and send a... Jesus.
Nauseous.
Cyrus had a bad day. Oh, he's been pretty consistent.
So who would you eliminate?
Being that this challenge is pretty much a basis on what actually goes on in testing, I would honestly say Cyrus.
No, you wouldn't, mate. Nah, you wouldn't. Let's keep it real, Nauseous. Come on, man. You would send Cyrus home? Let's not, my guy. Come on. They're just trying to do this divide thing where one votes for one votes for the other, which I wish they would have done for Fame Girl, but we won't get into that right now. What I'm saying is, they're trying to stretch this out for drama. I am 100% confident that Star is going home in this episode, and if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna make a video on the finale. I won't do it. I'm telling you right now, I won't do it.
Amped.
Cyrus didn't do a great job today, but in every other challenge, he's been so strong and so good with all of his skills. But I just feel like he deserves his second chance just like Star got hers.
Wait, is Star agreeing? So Star, you've also signed it. You're like, I co-signed this. I'm going home.
Star, you're shaking your head in agreement.
I'm not saying I want to go home.
Not saying it, but come on. I kind of feel like you do want to go home. And I don't blame you. I mean, I don't know how long you've been away from your actual home, but this tester thing seems kind of wet, so you might want to leave. $5,000 is still a nice amount of money, though, so you might want to stick in for that. I'm just saying. I mean, not that it's up to you. You're going home.
I believe Cyrus, he can learn about testing. He's a smart guy.
I had to agree. Yeah, it's gonna hurt me, but in the end, you know, I have to give props where props are due.
Hey, listen, it's a competition. No props are due. You have to do whatever it takes to make sure you stay in. Bite, scratch, kill, it doesn't matter. There's no room for being nice, for being honorous or honorable. You have to just look out for number 1.
Star, I mean, I think that what you said led me to believe that you have a lot of integrity, and that goes a long ways with me. Cyrus, unfortunately, you know, I've only seen you today, but if I had to make a choice, you know, based on the performance just today, I'd have to say, you know, you'd have to go.
I mean, yeah, that would make a lot of sense, especially from that judge's perspective. Seeing as he doesn't know this guy, he hasn't seen him in anything else. Like, yeah, based on this challenge alone, get Cyrus all the way the hell out of here.
What I saw today wasn't very impressive in that regard. It created a very balanced situation with you and Star. It really did bring you in, you know, from as high as you were to a very, you know, normalized level.
I'm like, well, I have 2 of the judges on my side.
They're not on your side.
Is this seriously happening? Am I seriously going to stay?
No.
We all have our different opinions about how we've seen people perform. I have to kind of, you know, defer to what Brent would need as the team manager, as the kind of guy who would be hiring and working with you guys.
Alright, they're gonna be forcing Brent to actually make a decision now. For the first time in the entire show, Brent is gonna have to decide something.
Ultimately, we're taking 3 people into the finale. And PlayStation is looking for me to pick the top 3 people. If I was to vote on consistency, Star, you have found yourself on the bottom 5 of 7 challenges. I'm truly sorry. Your game ends here.
Alright, okay. So there will be a finale. Good. Now listen, I'm not happy that Star's gone. She seems nice or whatever, right? But, let's keep it real. This was long overdue. Really, Big D should have been in her place. Doc should have been in her place. Luge should have been in her place. So we're not even just, kind of mourning one person's elimination. We're mourning 4 here.
It sucks being eliminated, but Cyrus really does deserve a chance. Good luck, guys.
Peace out to Star. She's still the #1 ranked female in the world, so... That's what the show said.
I failed miserably today, and it almost cost me. If I hadn't been up against Star, who's been consistently on the bottom, I probably would have been home.
Yeah, you would have.
I think what I have before me today are the top 3 performers.
It's really hard to say that when you're basing this off of not at all connected challenges, either to each other or connected to the job of a games tester. So it's just like, you got the 3 best performers in a bunch of random rubbish. Good for you.
When you go into your next competition, it is the last one. And I want the best person to win to represent PlayStation as the next game tester.
I'm actually astounded. The next episode is the finale.
Next week on The Tester.
It's time for your final challenge.
Yo, the judges are in the house with them?
We're gonna have to tie you up.
It's a matter of who performs today.
Yo, bondage? What kinky showrunner suggested this?
Proceeds upstairs to the 3rd challenge game room.
Yo, this is like some Crystal Maze type stuff. Okay, this finale is about to be wild. That's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then leaving a like is always appreciated. And be sure to subscribe with your notifications turned on if you haven't already, so you can know as soon as the finale episode is up. We're about to find out who's gonna become PlayStation's next games tester. Not next, but like 10 years ago next, if you know. But until next time, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.